everyone. Welcome back to the English Learning Podcast. I'm Jason, your host, and today we have a very special episode for you.
Hi, everyone. I'm Julia, your co-host, and I'm so excited to be here with you today. Jason, what's the topic for today's episode?
Today, we are talking about something very important for all of us. Don't waste your time. Time is one of the most valuable things we have, and using it wisely can make a huge difference in learning English and in life.
Absolutely. Sometimes we don't even realize how much time we spend on things that don't really help us. And today we're going to share tips, examples, and practical advice to help you make the most of every moment.
Yes. By the end of this episode, you'll learn how to spot time-wasting habits and, more importantly, how to use your time effectively to improve your English and achieve your goals.
Sounds amazing! And don't worry, we'll keep everything simple and easy to understand, so you can follow along and start applying it in your own life.
Exactly. So, grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's dive in. Your journey to using your time wisely starts right now. So, Julia, before we can stop wasting time, we need to understand what it really means. What do you think, Julia?
I think wasting time is when we spend our time on things that don't really help us reach our goals, like scrolling on social media for hours or watching videos without learning anything.
Exactly. Time wasted is time we can never get back. And it's not just about fun activities. Sometimes even doing things without planning, like starting a task but not finishing it, can also waste our time.
Yes, or spending too much time thinking about things we cannot change. Many people do that without realizing it.
Right. And this is especially important for learning English. If you spend all your time passively scrolling and not practicing, you won't improve. Every minute counts.
So, wasting time is really about missing opportunities to do something meaningful or helpful for ourselves, like learning, practicing, or achieving a goal.
Exactly, Julia. And in today's episode, we're going to show you how to avoid these traps and use your time in a smart and productive way. Julia, now that we understand what wasting time is, let's talk about why time is so precious.
Yes, time is something we can never get back. Once a minute passes, it's gone forever. That's why it's very important to use our time wisely.
Exactly. Think about it. Every day we have the same 24 hours. Some people use it to learn, grow, and improve their English, while others spend it on things that don't help them.
And the difference between success and failure often comes down to how people use their time. Even small daily habits like practicing English for 15 minutes can make a big difference over weeks and months.
Absolutely. Time is like money. You wouldn't waste money on useless things, right? The same goes for time. Every minute you spend wisely brings you closer to your goals.
That's why we need to be careful with our time and make sure we spend it on things that really matter, learning, practicing, and improving ourselves.
Yes, and in the next part, we'll talk about some common time-wasting traps so you can avoid them and use your time better. Julia, now let's talk about some common time-wasting traps. These are things many people do every day without even realizing it.
Oh, yes. I think one of the biggest traps is social media. Scrolling for hours can take away a lot of time without giving anything useful in return.
Absolutely. Another trap is overthinking. Spending too much time worrying about the future or past stops us from taking action right now.
And don't forget procrastination. Many people wait for the perfect moment to start something, but that moment rarely comes.
Exactly. Even small distractions like checking your phone too often can add up and steal hours of your day.
And sometimes, people spend time on activities that feel productive but really aren't. For example, planning endlessly without actually doing anything.
Yes, the key is to notice these traps and take control. By avoiding them, we can save time and focus on things that really matter, like learning English, practicing, and improving ourselves. Julia, now that we know the traps, let's talk about how to stop wasting time. What's your first tip?
I think the first step is planning. Make a simple schedule for your day. Even writing down a few tasks can help you stay focused and use your time wisely.
Yes. Another tip is to set small, achievable goals. Instead of saying, "I want to learn English today," say, "I will practice 15 new words today." Small steps add up.
And don't forget to remove distractions. Turn off notifications on your phone or computer while you study or work. This makes it much easier to concentrate.
Absolutely. You can also use a timer. For example, work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. This method, called the Pomodoro technique, is great for staying productive.
And remember, it's important to start now. Don't wait for the perfect time. The best moment to stop wasting time is this very moment.
Exactly, Julia. Small, consistent actions every day make a huge difference over time. Julia, now let's focus on how we can manage our time specifically for learning English.
Yes. Time management is very important. Even if you only have 15 or 20 minutes a day, using that time wisely can help you improve a lot over weeks and months.
Exactly. One tip is to break your learning into small, focused sessions. For example, spend 10 minutes on vocabulary, 10 minutes on listening, and 10 minutes on speaking practice.
And it's important to stick to a routine. If you practice English at the same time every day, it becomes a habit, and habits save you time and energy in the long run.
Also, combine learning with daily activities. For example, listen to English podcasts while walking, or read simple English articles during your break. That way, you're using your time productively without needing extra hours.
Yes. Remember, consistency is more important than long study hours. Small regular practice wins over occasional long sessions.
Exactly, Julia. Managing your time well makes learning English easier, faster, and more effective. Julia, to make this advice more real, let me share a quick story. I once knew a student who wanted to improve his English but often wasted hours on social media.
Oh, I think I know this story. Then he started planning just 20 minutes a day for English, right?
Exactly. He divided the 20 minutes, 5 minutes for vocabulary, 5 minutes for listening, 5 minutes for speaking, and 5 minutes for reviewing. In just a few weeks, he noticed big improvements.
Wow, that shows even small, focused time blocks can make a huge difference.
Yes. Now, let's do a mini practice activity together. Listeners, I want you to take a minute and write down 1 hour of your day that you think is wasted.
Then think about how you could use that hour more productively. Could it be practicing English, reading, or listening to a podcast?
Exactly. Don't worry if it's a small change. Even 10 or 15 minutes of focused learning is better than doing nothing.
And the key is to start today. Make a simple plan and try it right now. You'll be surprised how much you can achieve when you use your time wisely.
Yes, Julia. Remember, taking action is always more powerful than just thinking about it. Julia, even when we know how to use our time wisely, challenges can still come up. What do you think is the biggest challenge for most people?
I think it's motivation. Sometimes we start with good plans, but after a few days or weeks, we feel tired or distracted and stop.
Exactly. Another challenge is procrastination. Even when we have time, we delay tasks because they seem hard or boring.
And distractions are everywhere. Phones, TV, social media. It's easy to lose focus if we're not careful.
So how can we overcome these challenges? One way is to set clear, small goals every day. Small wins keep you motivated and make it easier to continue.
Another tip is to reward yourself. After completing a focused study session or using your time wisely, take a short break or do something you enjoy.
Also, remind yourself why you want to use your time wisely. Whether it's learning English, improving skills, or achieving your goals, keeping the reason in mind helps you stay consistent.
And finally, be patient. Change doesn't happen overnight. Even if you make small improvements every day, they add up over time.
Exactly. Overcoming challenges is all about consistency, focus, and keeping your goals in sight. Julia, before we finish, let's remind our listeners why using time wisely is so important in real life.
Yes, every moment we spend wisely brings us closer to our goals, whether it's learning English, improving skills, or achieving personal dreams.
Think about it this way. Successful people aren't more talented. They just use their time better. Small actions every day lead to big results over time.
Exactly. And even if you can only spare a few minutes each day, those minutes matter. What you do consistently is more important than what you do occasionally.
So, listeners, start today. Stop wasting time on unimportant things, focus on your goals, and take small steps every day. You'll be amazed at how much you can achieve.
Yes, remember, time is your most valuable resource. Protect it, use it wisely, and connect your actions to your dreams.
And that's a wrap for today's episode, everyone. Thank you so much for listening to our discussion on Don't Waste Your Time.
Yes, we hope you found it helpful and that you're feeling motivated to use your time wisely, whether it's for learning English or achieving your personal goals.
If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe to our English Learning Podcast so you never miss new tips and lessons.
And we'd love to hear from you. Comment below or share with us one small way you're going to use your time more effectively today.
Remember, small, consistent actions make a huge difference. Start now, stay focused, and make every minute count.
Thanks again for joining us. Keep practicing, stay motivated, and we'll see you in the next episode.